The rise of protein as the dominant force in the wellness industry is a prime example of how marketing and consumer trends can outpace scientific necessity. Once associated primarily with bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts, protein has now infiltrated nearly every corner of the food industry, from snack bars to ice cream to boutique wellness brands. But as the obsession with protein reaches new heights, it's worth asking, do people really need all this extra protein? Or has this simply become another chapter in the never-ending cycle of nutrition fads? The answer, unfortunately, leans toward the latter. The reality is that most Americans already get more than enough protein from their regular diets. Despite the constant push from supplement brands and food manufacturers, the vast majority of people are not protein deficient. In fact, according to Harvard Health Publishing, the average American already consumes around 16% of their daily calories from protein, while the recommended amount is only 10%. For the typical adult, the necessary intake is about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, an amount that can be easily met through a normal diet that includes lean meats, dairy, eggs, legumes, and even vegetables. Yet, despite these facts, protein continues to be framed as a scarce resource that must be actively sought out in concentrated powders, fortified snacks, and artificially enhanced drinks. Part of the reason for protein's takeover of the wellness industry is its clever marketing. Unlike carbohydrates and fats, both of which have been demonized at different points in nutrition history, protein enjoys an untarnished reputation. It is sold as a magic nutrient that builds muscle, aids in weight loss, and supports longevity. With the rise of GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic, which suppress appetite, companies have found a new opportunity to push protein as a must-have for those eating less. Additionally, the growing focus on women's health, particularly around menopause and muscle preservation, has further cemented protein's status as an essential nutrient. Yet, while some groups, such as older adults experiencing muscle loss or those undergoing intense athletic training, may benefit from increased protein intake, the broad push for everyone to consume more is largely unnecessary. The wellness industry's reliance on fear-based messaging also plays a role. The narrative suggests that without protein shakes, fortified snacks, and meal replacement bars, people will fall short of their nutritional needs, become weak, and suffer from poor health. But in reality, excess protein is not harmless. Overconsumption can lead to problems such as kidney strain, dehydration, and even weight gain since excess protein is converted into fat. Furthermore, the trend toward hyper-processed protein foods, like protein cookies, brownies, and high-protein ice cream, promotes the illusion of health while still contributing to poor dietary habits. These products often contain artificial sweeteners, fillers, and preservatives that can be just as harmful as the processed foods they claim to replace. There is also a financial aspect to consider. Protein supplements and fortified products are big business. Coca-Cola's acquisition of Fairlife, the ultra-filtered milk brand, and the viral success of high-protein soft-serve machines like the Ninja Creami illustrate just how lucrative this trend has become. Consumers are spending significant amounts of money on products that offer little more than what could be obtained through a well-balanced meal. The success of protein-branded food and beverage products is not necessarily a reflection of need. It's a reflection of effective branding and the ability of companies to capitalize on consumer anxieties about health. While the obsession with protein may seem like a positive shift away from extreme dieting trends of the past, it ultimately reflects the same pattern of overcomplicating nutrition in ways that benefit the food and supplement industries more than consumers. As history has shown, wellness trends are cyclical, and what is seen as essential today may be dismissed tomorrow. Protein, for all its benefits, is not a magic solution. And as with many past health fads, there will likely come a time when consumers realize that they have been sold an exaggerated narrative, one that was never really about health, but rather about profit.